Good evening. My name is Phuminanth Boonmee and I'm studying at Suankularb Wittayalai school. Have you ever felt that life is meaningless and there is no actual point in living? When you ponder the meaning of everything, especially your own existence, from a rather superficial way, you may vigorously conclude that life has its own value and meaning. But if you thoroughly think about it, you may find that these so-called meaning that you give to your own life is nothing but a facade that is used to conceal the indefinitely empty void and the vast meaninglessness of your very own existence. The best day of my life was when I came to a conclusion and a realization that life in general has no intrinsic or inherent meaning at all. Back in September of last year, I began reading about philosophical concepts that concern the meaning of everything and subjects of similar manners. These concepts and the reflection of my own thoughts whispered to me that life is indeed meaningless. This way of thinking may sound rather depressing and pessimistic, but despite all the gloom and despair that this way of thinking may well radiate, the opposite is true. This way of thinking fills me with some sense of comfort and reassurance when I feel that our hope is lost, when my dream is shattered before my eyes, and when I'm filled with a strong urge to just give up. No matter how much woe and travail life seems to throw at me, like a thunderstorm that comes showering down on a poor lonely boy away from his home, I still feel that I am and will never be alone in this cold and harsh world. Because after all, nobody asked to be here in the first place. We are thrown into this world and are condemned to live here together, whether we like it or not. The only two choices that we are given are: one, we endure all the pain and the suffering until our final day on earth, or two, we just give up and then simply commit suicide. But before choosing the latter, one question to consider is life only worth living if you solely experience happiness and no sorrow at all? Even though we did not ask to be here, why not use this as an opportunity to live life at its fullest and stop complaining and whining about how unfair and meaningless everything is? Simple things such as when you wake up early in the morning and you look at the moon shining brightly upon the starless sky, awaiting the sun to rise so that she can rest her weary head. When you smell flowers and hear birds chirping on your way to the park, hoping that you would meet and talk to that beautiful girl of your dream again. These little things give meaning to life. Even if life itself is innately meaningless, why don't we be the artist of our own canvas and paint the meaning of life as we wish? For that will be the only thing that will keep us sane. Thank you.